Hey everyone, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to Hiveswap Friendsim. We are on to Volume 6, I believe. 2 more neutrals to befriend. Volume 6 of Text and Envy, Green. Armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge, you continue on your journey. Troll life sure is complicated, not to mention troll romance. Whoa, we're on a path of friendship, not romance here. You really aren't interested in getting into all of that. Your life is complicated enough, and adding an additional level of angst on top of that does not sound ideal. Friendship is about all you can handle right now. And boy, do you love to handle it. Just get your fingers all up in there and squish that shit around. That's gross, but okay. Whoa. Wait, hold up. Oh, these two are like a pair. So it's Elwurd, and that is either Kuprum or Kuprum, and Folykl? Okay, this person looks really cool, but I'm afraid they're gonna be an asshole. But I guess we won't know until we actually befriend them. You're ready to meet someone new, but you have no idea where to go. You're kind of hoping you'll just bump into someone, like all those other people we bump into just wandering around the place. While you're thinking it, you do. You bump into someone. The troll takes a step back to look at you, eyebrows lifted in surprise, while you sputter apologies. Then you notice the color of the symbol on her shirt and your blood turns ice. Yeah, see, my character has experienced by this point, after all the blue bloods that we have befriended, I guess. Given what you've picked up about troll society, she'd probably be well within her rights to attack you, or at least treat you to some very hurtful insults. Well, since the game is doing this, maybe they might actually turn out to be very nice? Well, hey there, little buddy. You look kinda lost. What is this music? Everything okay? Huh, that was a lot friendlier than you expected, but hey, we cannot let our guard down. We have been burned so many times. That said, this troll's look is intimidating. She's smiling at you, but the leather jacket and undercut make you think you shouldn't fuck with her. They also look really dope. Hell yeah, they do. Like maybe this is someone whose name would look really nice in your address book. Just gonna move that name to the top of my friend list. Look, you know you've been pretty non-discriminating with your friend taste so far. You're grateful for every taste of affection thrown your way, but you can admit you've barked up the friendship tree of some real weirdos. But this time, you really want to be friends with this girl. In fact, it feels like earning her approval might even raise your opinion of yourself or your social cash. She's just like seriously cool. Oh, I'm glad my character feels the same way as me because this character is so cool. You tell her you are lost, not that you have anywhere to be. Just seeing where the night goes, huh? Been there. Heh. I could tell you some stories. Oh man. I don't want to be rude, but you're an alien, right? Okay, so their name is Elwurd and their L's are capitalized. You confirm that is one of the few solid facts you know, and you're going to hang on to that with both hands. While they're still your hands, and not your grab pods or your gesture appendages or whatever. Neat. You can call me Elwurd, by the way. I bet you have all kinds of cool alien stories, haha. You wanna hang with me? Oh hell yeah I do! I know a place near here to grab a drink if you want. Does she mean platonically? Or is she asking you out? It's really hard to tell. She's so cool and disaffected. If that was a date suggestion, she's gotta be the smoothest motherfucker around. You're kinda hoping she just wanted to get to know you better? She's beautiful, but it seems like going on a date with her would be a lot of pressure. Mostly, you just really want her to like you. She brushes a piece of lint off her jacket. Oh, so cool. And your desperation for her attention grows. You say yes. Oh yeah, oh she finger gunned. Alien time. Let's go. Wait, Wait? Come on, can't you even just go hang out with someone without some kind of whole rigmarole? Are you fated to always be bombarded with branching choices, choosing randomly between fates that almost always seem to end in some kind of violence? Whoa, game, that's the whole point of you, so kinda ironic here. There's actually 2 places we could go. Oh, time to choose. You want to try the closer place or the farther place? Fine. You make another choice. You know what they should do? They should make it that every choice leads to a good ending. That's what a real game would do. Choose a closer or choose a farther. I don't know, neither of these really give you the hint, which is like the worst ending. I guess I'll just go with the closer place. You don't want to wait any longer than necessary for that delectable friendship. You tell her to take you to the closest place she knows. It turns out to be pretty close. She crosses the street and takes you down a flight of stairs to a little underground bar. When you walk in the door, you're ready to do some befriending, but Elwurd seems distracted. You follow her gaze and see another cerulean symboled troll girl with a buzz cut and a snake bite piercing sitting alone on a bar stool. As you watch, the other troll looks over at Elwurd and gives her a little smile. You clear your throat. Hello, she's currently with me, I'm befriending her. You clear your throat and Elwurd seems to abruptly remember your presence. Well, we've arrived. The hangout place. You can take it from here, right? Well, hold on, what? You're just leaving me? Come on, I gotta go. Awkward. Okay, that technically wasn't like too horrible, at least it didn't end in death and violence, but they totally left us to like go hit on another person. Elwurd, thought we were gonna be friends. Since the closer place ruined our chance of friendship, we'll have to choose the farther place. You tell her you're in no rush and the farther place is fine. Or maybe that's because that gives us like more time to interact with them before we actually go to like the place. She takes off in the same direction she was walking before you bumped her. You follow behind, trying to act like you totally belong here, next to this genuine troll babe. You walk next to cool people all the time. It's practically a hobby, I know. Have you seen all these cool people I have on my address list? After a couple blocks though, she stops short. You narrowly avoid bumping into her again. She fishes her palm husk out of her pocket, and you can see that it's vibrating noisily. She looks at the screen and theatrically rolls her eyes. Ugh. This is so annoying. I'm sorry, but like, there's just this thing. I have to deal with it, I guess? I swear to fuck. She just wants an excuse to see me. Oh, is it your ex? Tell her that you're busy because I'm trying to befriend you here. It's like transparently obvious. Like how she keeps flirting with all my friends too. She does not seem like a cool person. Or just magically showing up places we used to go together. Okay, it's honestly kind of pathetic. Like, you're trying so hard to make it seem like you're over me that it just shows you aren't. But are you over them? That's the important question. Lamau, laughing my ass off. You know what I mean? You may not understand the specifics, but it's clear that she's including you in some kind of social situation she's dealing with. Wow, that's what you do when you're already friends with someone. You basically just skip to the front of the line. You nod and look sympathetic. You totally get it. You tell her, you have an ex like that too. Who is she even trying to fool? Huh, right? It's like embarrassing that we even dated. We were totally gonna request combat assignments on the same ship too. Okay. Huh, so dumb. Anyway, sorry, but I gotta go back to my hive. She just keeps bugging me about some shit she left there. I keep telling her I don't even think it's even there. But she says she has all her belongings itemized or something, shaking my head. Such a dork. Aw, you still like them. I'm like the best thing that ever happened to her. I think you want to get back together with them too. You keep nodding vigorously. Your neck is starting to hurt from all the nodding. You tell Elwurd that she's obviously too good for whoever this girl is. I mean, I know. But I gotta deal with her shit anyway. Anyway, sorry, it's literally so dumb, but do you mind we just swing by my hive on our way out? It won't take long, she's like terminally punctual. Laughing my ass off. She already sent me her ETA on Gorogol maps. Gorogol maps. They should have called it troll maps. This is a real softball. No need to agonize over this decision. You tell her you don't mind at all. She starts to head off, but then she stops and looks at you. Her brow furrows. Huh. You know, for an extra alternial, you're kinda cute. But this was totally random. Oh geez, you start to feel flustered as she peers at you more closely. Are you going to have to make it clear once again that you're only interested in friendship? I'm getting an idea. My ex thinks she's so cool because she's a jade blood and they have like a sacred duty or whatever. She makes a complicated motion with her hand. From context, you gather that this is the troll version of a jerking off gesture. You'll file away the implications of that one to consider at a later time. But she's probably never met an alien before. Definitely never dated one. Do you think we could pretend to be a thing? Fake relationship trope. Like Red Rom. Just until she goes away. She'll fully shit herself, I swear. Just, you know, don't fall in love with me, kid. Okay. Just kidding. All the tropes are like happening here. Really don't though. Your heart is beating at an unusual rate, and not even because of fear this time. Fake dating again? Do tropes do this a lot? There must be some cultural context that makes them turn to a fake relationship for security. On the one hand, you're an experienced fake dater by now. Elwurd could check your references. On the other hand, you know how this ends. You know this ends with you falling in love with her. It's so true. Who am I kidding? I'm already in love. There's literally no fake dating situation that has ever ended differently. The last fake relationship you did agonizingly circled the rim of romance before falling out and into your hands for a sick friendship rebound. But it was a close one. Wait, what was the last fake relationship? Don't remember. You might be like a quarter of the way in love with her already. She looks like troll Natalie Dormer. Does she though? Let me know what you guys think. Does she look like it? It is definitely way too dangerous to say yes to this. Oh. Okay, hold on, what? It's like, fake date. Fake date! Okay, I'm gonna go with this first. You say that could be cool. You say it super casually, like you pretend to be in relationships with aliens every day of your life. What do you mean? That's exactly what happens. Elwurd grins, clearly pleased. You're sure this was the right choice. Then again, you've thought that before only to end up in terrifying, painful situations. But you're pretty confident this time it'll be fine. That's great. Thanks for doing me a solid. I owe you one. She shoots you a finger gun and winks. Look at her poster. In what is now a deeply familiar story beat, Elwurd takes you back to her hive. It's pretty messy. You can understand why her ex would have a hard time finding something she left here. You don't see any signs of a leucis, but it's probably rude to ask about that. What with how often trolls and other animals are murdered in this society. You ask Elwurd if you should get your story straight. Like, how did you meet? How long have you been dating? Who is the funny one? And who always gets to choose the food on date nights? Yeah, I got a 3,000 word backstory for us to memorize. Elwurd, please. You gotta simplify these kinds of things. I'll be quizzing you on my fave movies. Oh crap. JK, ha. I'm not worried, lol. We can just wing it. Oh, I think she's here anyway. She is so cool, seriously. So chill. Sure enough, you hear a crisp knock on the door. Elwurd leans over the nearest wall and crosses her arms over her chest, looking bored. Come on in, girl. Who is it? It's Branya! Oh my god. Another troll enters the hive. Hey, wait a second. You know this one. This troll is already your friend. That might be a good thing, but it might also ruin your chances with your friend you're currently chasing. Oh, well, this is awkward, guys. Oh. But maintaining your existing friendships is important too. You're going to have to find a way to balance this. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Hello, Elwurd. We can make this the last time we have to see each other. If you would just hand over my favorite sweater. I don't have it. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It's very simple. I was wearing it over here when we broke up, or I should say, 1, I was wearing it over here when we broke up. 2, I keep careful track of all my belongings. 3, you think it's funny to antagonize me? All signs point to you having it. Actually, I kind of feel like I believe Branya more. I feel like she does have it. And she is the one that's like not over this relationship. I don't want to fight again. Isn't it nicer if we collaborate? Who's fighting? I don't even remember what your sweater looks like. It's probably green. Just saying. I don't really think about it. Or you. At all. Ever. Emotional dishonesty is a barrier to helpful communication. Ugh. Not one of your little jades who have to listen to this crap. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get dragged back into this. You're interrupting my date, Branya. More like boring ya. Laughing my ass off. I'm actually trying to hang out with someone who's not you right now. A real cutie. Oh, call me a cutie. Oh man. Oh no. Elwurd makes a lazy gesture at you as if to indicate that pointing you out to Branya is barely holding her interest. You look at Branya and try to smile. You lift your hand in a tentative wave. Hi? You say? Branya is taken aback. She looks back and forth between you and Elwurd a couple times, trying to make sense of the situation. You? And Elwurd? Well, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were looking for a romantic connection. Branya, I was not. You know I'm all about that friendship, right? I could have introduced you to some of my other jades. Not that I mind that you're with Elwurd. I wish only the best for her and all that she does. Elwurd rolls her eyes theatrically. Then she looks back at you. You two know each other? She doesn't look happy about it. You remember that the reason she wanted a fake date with you in the first place was to hold your cool alien status over her ex's head. Branya already knowing you has undoubtedly taken some of the wind out of her sails. You have to do something to turn this around. You don't want to be rude to Branya, but surely just hyping Elwurd is safe. You tell Branya thanks for the offer, but you're happy with the choices you've made. She looks a little hurt, but quickly rebounds. Of course, I wouldn't tell you how to conduct your personal life. I'm really just here for my sweater. Can you get it please, Elwurd? Nah, lol. You just lost it. Stop making excuses to come over here. This is getting pretty personal. You try to make yourself as unobtrusive as possible, pulling the collars of your, well, Zagora's robe up to hide your face. Why am I still wearing his robes? What the hell? Do I still have that vampire makeup on? Someone might accuse you of manufacturing reasons for me to keep coming over by not giving it back. Well, okay, whatever. I'll just let you know if it turns out alright. Not alright. One, you've said that before and you've never followed through. 2, you never contact me first. 3, you're obviously not motivated to find it. I want to settle this once and for all. It's time to resolve our conflict. Jeez. I didn't steal your fucking sweater. Look, I want to resolve this too, but now just isn't a good time. Can you just let me have some time with my new pal here? It does seem like a reasonable request. This may take longer than I would have liked. I suppose I could leave it alone for now. But you can't just keep avoiding me forever. Not just about the sweater. I'm not doing that. Didn't you get enough of talking about our feelings when we were actually together? Why do we have to talk about them now? Let's talk about it later then. I'd rather leave my friend here out of it anyway. Yeah guys, I'm not sure if I want to hear all about your biz. Her friend, wow, you breathe a sigh of relief. You don't have so many friendships yet that you could stand to lose one. Dude, we have like 10. I feel like that's a pretty good number. You can now listen to the rest of the conversation with a touch more ease. I'll come back when you're more available. Please try to work with me on this. Thank you. Raya makes her way out. Elwurd watches her leave and then sags back against the wall, scowling. She seems to be in much lower spirits than she was earlier. Your heart aches. Friend or no, you want to see her cheer up again. You know what? She takes a deep breath and looks over at you. I do have her sweater. I know it! It's in the back of my closet. She starts laughing. You giggle a little too. What just happened here is an opening. You witness something revealing, and now Elwurd is in a vulnerable position. You don't want to push her or annoy her, but she did loop you into this. You can't waste this opportunity. It might be worth it to take a risk. What kind of risk? You say hesitantly that it seems like Branya was really desperate, like she's totally not over it. I know, right? I told you. You say that. Also, it's okay to not be over it 100% yet, that even if a relationship was wrong and you're way better off without it, sometimes you can still feel a little sad, and it's fine. In fact, you say, it can make you seem emotionally deep in an extremely cool way. You give her a little smile. She smiles back. Haha, thanks for saying that. You're really nice. You didn't have to do all that for me. Sorry for bringing you into this mess. Did you still want to get that drink? You're a good friend. Your heart overflows and you beam a brilliant smile at her. You feel the warm bloom of friendship opening its sweet petals in your heart. Friendship achieved. Really? Well, that was way more easy than I thought. So, what the heck is that other choice then? The one that's like fake date, but like screaming? So it seems like we couldn't get our buddies, our best friends, you know, Elwurd and Branya back together, but there's hope for the relationship, but I guess there's no hope for us in this route because apparently fake date is gonna be a bad outcome? You grasp her hands, your eyes shining. Yes, you tell her, yes, you will fake date her. You are ready to dive into this thing together, side by side, for as long as she needs, with your whole heart and mind, whatever it takes. Whoa. Whoa. That's... You were like really ready to go for it. Like about to jump right in. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't want to lead you on. Oh no, you way overdid it. You shrink back, mortify. No, you tell her, you weren't gonna fall in love. You weren't even thinking it, just thinking about helping her with her awkward situation. Uh-huh. Hey, you mentioned your ex earlier, right? Is that recent? Like were you trying to rebound with me or something? Because if it's recent, I mean I get it. Breakups can be hard. I mean, mine was fine. Completely mutual. But I get it. Your ex only exists in your imagination, but Elwurd is giving you an out here, and you're going to take it. You nod, trying to look sad. Breakups are hard, after all. That part isn't a lie, just a well-known truth of life. You know what? I can blow my ex off for now. I'm gonna take you out. Take you somewhere special. Where you can forget. Have a little me time, you know? I think you deserve it. Okay, a little hiccup there, but maybe you've managed to turn this around? You feel bad that she thinks you're newly heartbroken, but it's comforting that her reaction is to try to cheer you up, rather than pouncing at you at your most vulnerable, like some other trolls would do. Actually, she's being really nice. Maybe this friendship train is on the right track after all. For reals? I thought it would just end right there. Elwurd takes you to what appears to be a coffee shop. It has all the trappings of a coffee shop. Mugs, bean grinders, fiddly little machines with tubes, tables with people working on hustops. The smell in the air is not coffee though. It's something earthier and a little spicy. You're gonna guess. Ground up grubs. Just a hunch. Here we are. Let's get something to drink. And wait for it to start. Okay, who's that troll in the background? They're like they're wearing 2 watches. You let her choose your drink. She brings you a steaming mug of something. Hot. You sip it cautiously. Not bad at all. No legs floating at it or anything. Just so you know, I don't know what your deal is, but this place is kinda girls only? Am I a girl? You're an alien, so no one's gonna even ask. I have no gender, I'm genderless, including me. But just so you know the deal. Don't worry though. If anyone does ask, I'll just say you're here with me. Plus you're cute, so no one's gonna mind. Well, if she says I'm cute, I must be cute. You feel your face get hot. Wait, no. You're not fake dating. No fluttery feelings here. Cool, you tell her. You love this place already. Wait, what is this place? This is... excessive bodily force poetry. What? Open mic night. Okay. All blood colors welcome. Now that she says it, you can see a microphone set up on one side of the cafe, and Olive Blood is sitting nearby with a clipboard, writing down the names of people who want to perform. You ever do excessive bodily force poetry? I don't even know what that is. Does that mean that while I recite poetry, I have to like body slam someone? You look back at her. She's looking at you with those heavy-lidded eyes and that flirtatious smirk. Last time you let your enthusiasm get the best of you, she pulled back. But then she took you to this cool ladies only hangout. Saying yes hasn't let you wrong so far. Probably. Unless there's going to be some consequence you haven't gotten to yet? No, it's probably fine. You tell her you've dabbled. You try to shoot her the same kind of coy look she's giving you? Is it flirting? Who can say? You're riding this wave of plausible deniability and you're never coming down. Really? I didn't think you said yes. That's so cool. Dang, you should go sign up. I've never done it myself. This is why you don't fake anything, then you have to do it. But I'd like to come here and watch. You should totally do it. I'm gonna bomb this poetry so bad. Until now, Elwurd has been pretty disengaged, but she seems actually excited about this. You gulp. You've never done slam poetry. It's literally, in this case, slam poetry. But how hard can it be? You got this. You go up to the Olive Blood and put your name down on the list. Then you go back to Elwurd, giving her what you hope is a look as smooth as an expensive brandy. Get ready, you tell her. She laughs, like you're being corny instead of smooth. Because you probably are. But it's good natured, so that's okay. You settle down to watch the excessive bodily force poetry. Maybe you can pick up a few tips. Before long, you notice a couple of differences between this and the slam poetry you've seen before. First of all, your unfamiliarity... Whew, I bombed that word. First of all, your familiarity with troll culture is causing you to miss a lot of the metaphors. You think some of these poems are erotic? People are reacting like they are. But all the body parts sound like someone did magnetic fridge poetry with an intro engineering textbook. It's all tubes and pushers and levers and sacks. Okay, that last one sounded kind of gross. You watch the people around you and try to react the same way they do. Second, troll slam poetry does involve actual slamming. I knew it! Several poets seems to be the cooler colors of the rainbow end their performances with acts of passionate violence against nearby chairs, tables, or even members of the audience. Oh hell yeah. Getting to slam the audience? Always fun. Artists, you guess. Temperamental. Elwurd doesn't seem surprised. One troll with a dark purple symbol breaks the mic stand and half over her knee. Hey! Some people still need to use that. Elwurd sits up a little straighter, popping the collar of her jacket a touch higher and adjusting her hair. God, I'd die if she looked at me that way, laughing my ass off. I wish I was that mic stand, haha. I wish she'd break me over her knee. I never had a girl that mean. Jeez. Stop it. Elwurd, you're in the presence of people, compose yourself. I always go for the good girl spades, thinking I can change them. Like it'll be different with me, If our hate is true enough. It's a bad habit. Nice trolls don't change. That's some advice for you, kid. You don't know how to respond to this, so you just nod wisely, okay? If you're being totally honest with yourself, seeing Elwurd fluster makes you feel a little flustered too. Not that you're changing your mind about only wanting friendship, but you wouldn't mind if she looked at you with a little bit of the awe she's given the purple blood. Finally, it's your turn to perform. You get so into the show, you forgot you were actually going to do this. Now, walking up to the front, you wish you could forget again. You clear your throat. Silence. Then a flash of inspiration hits. You had trouble understanding the troll poems because of the social cultural differences, so maybe if you load your piece with references to your own world, they'll just assume it's good. Okay, or they might hate it because they can't relate. You start listing body parts you have. Knees, spleen, shoulders. You toss in a few celebrity names. Okay, Steve Jobs, Rita Moreno. Then you put on the most serious poetry voice you can and say, Numa, A. Oh, that's a throwback. Another idea hits you like a wet fish to the face. Maybe if you end this with some kind of violent gesture, like the Purple Blood girl did, Elwurd will like you more. You seek out her face in the audience and, looking right into her eyes, you slap yourself in the face as hard as you can. I was hoping we hit something else other than us. There's a smattering of lackluster claps. No one looks impressed. A few grumbles echo around the cafe. You should have picked up that chair and threw it into the crowd, I'm just saying. You think you may have just bombed. Your budding confidence is hit with a big load of shame, descending like wet concrete. But when you get back to Elwurd, she's grinning. Damn, that wasn't what I expected at all. It was pretty funny though. You must have some real abdominal sausages to get up there and perform like that. Nice job, alien. She gives you a wink. You start to perk up a little. After all, you don't need to be friends with the rest of the people in this cafe. Just this one cool troll girl. And it looks like making yourself look dumb has brought you two closer together. Honestly though, I'm surprised you didn't do a piece about your breakup. Oh, right, you completely forgot about your breakup. Or rather, your fake fake up. Elwurd leans forward, her hands splayed on the table, her black claws gleam in the low cafe light. You can tell me about it, if you want. Like, I'm over my breakup. But if you want to talk about yours, it's fine. I know sometimes it's like, just really on your mind. Just right in there. You're starting to feel even less great about lying. You fidget uncomfortably in your seat. No, you know what? You're supposed to be making a friend here. Yes, in the past, it's been advantageous to just go along with whatever people say until they like you. But you and Elwurd are really connecting. You don't want her just to like you because she thinks you're sad. You want it to be real. You take a deep breath and tell Elwurd you don't have a recent ex at all. You tell her you were just trying to commiserate. Uh-oh, she knows we lied. That broke the friendship. The atmosphere immediately shifts. Elwurd sits back and the warmth goes out of her face entirely. What? Really? Oh. Huh. That's not really cool. Oh shit. You can just feel her pulling away. She's pulling away. Well, you can also see it because she's physically pulling away from you. All signs point to losing this friendship. You're so sorry, you tell her. It won't happen again. Look at her face, man. She is so devastated. Yeah. Sorry. No offense. But it's not cool to lie about shit like that. It's pretty weird. She's completely detached now, barely even looking at you. It was nice to meet you, but it's probably best if you just go. See you, space moo boost boy. So what? I'm a boy? As much as it hurts, you have to agree. It's probably best just to cut your losses. You try not to let your disappointment show as you walk away. Oh my god, major bummer. I mean, they were really cool, you know? But you did do like a really crappy thing, so it's perfectly understandable for them to react the way they reacted, if you ask me. Well guys, Elwurd was surprisingly super cool. Now we're gonna try to befriend this weird duo. I don't know why there's two of them. Kuprum and Folykl? Probably? I don't know, I'm saying their names all wrong. Wandering deeper into the city, you wash up on the shores of what looks like a rougher part of town. Of course, it's always a rougher part of town. Comparatively, everything about Alternia is rough, but down here the streets get narrower, dingier, the buildings are run down. Streetlights flicker and the patrolling drones look less inclined to serve and protect, and more likely to shoot you and claim it with self-defense. I feel like all the drones would do that. You haven't seen any tracks, but if you had, this place would definitely be on the wrong side of them. Again, empathetically, you don't know what you're talking about. Everything you know has been gleaned from exceedingly painful trial by fire. But this looks like the sort of place no one cares about, except the people who live there. A noisy group of trolls spills onto the street up ahead, and you quickly duck behind a row of garbage cans. I always hide behind garbage. Whoa, look at that. The posters. Or, not posters, flyers? You've recently become gun-shy around groups, especially since most of these guys look fancy and are wearing symbols in varying shades of blue. Okay, what are they doing in this part of town? Not to generalize, but blue bloods are starting to freak you out. My character is starting to realize. Everybody here messes with you, but the higher castes do it with a government sanction. These particular blue bloods all look as lost as you did several friends ago, gazing around in varying flavors of bemusement and frustration. They glance nervously between each other and the looming buildings on either side. Ha ha ha. Low. Okay. With a hot jolt of adrenaline, you realize you aren't the only person hiding in a pile of garbage. There's someone else. Two someones, actually. What you initially take as one large lumpy troll resolves on second glance into two smaller trolls, a girl and a boy. The girl is clinging to the boy's back, like a very greasy slob. It looks like a pretty precarious position, in your opinion. You've recently become an expert in falling down. They are both skinny and stringy, and damn, you thought that smell was from the garbage, but it might be dumb. Hello, Blue's just busy living their pathetic lives. Walking out of their hives? Straight into our trap? Idiots never see it coming. You ask if they mean the trolls out on the street. Probably you should just mind your own business? But when the fuck have you ever done that before? Also, it's nice to see someone besides you getting mocked for once. You kinda wanna join in on the mocking. Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? A trash creature. Excuse you, speak for yourself. I am a garbage creature. Born out of trash, lol. Well, so much for not getting mocked. These two are probably equal opportunity mockers, though. They mock everyone. Kinda like Polipa had been with murder. They keep sniggering. You can't help thinking you are being called out. Okay? Well, I don't know which one's better. They like mocking people. Are they gonna appreciate if I let them mock me? Probably not, I feel like. This is probably the worst option, I feel like. You never thought about what a weirdly sexual idiom that is. Okay. Regardless, you decide to swallow your protest. Hey, that's pretty sexual also. Thanks, English language. You don't want to start a friendship with hostility. If you had parents, they would have told you that two wrongs don't make it right. You could argue it isn't worth trying to befriend people who are open with insults, but that's just how people are here. You gotta roll with it, or get out of town. And since you literally can't go anywhere, you'll just roll, and you really want more friends. Addiction is a powerful thing. You admit that you don't have a lusus, and that you are pretty used to insults these days. You include an affected shrug to demonstrate just how easily everything rolls off your back. You add in a contrite little kick at the pavement, and hang your head, even if you aren't quite sure what you did wrong. La, rusty dunks on their own damn self. Don't have to do shit. This could be kinda relaxing for us. Oh my god, they're gonna want to keep me so they can insult me. The girl turns her weird spidery face towards you. You should come hang out. Wait, what? You wanna hang out with this bottom feeder? They look like a huge drag. I already have enough dead weight with your ass to drag around. Oh man, you really hit the jackpot with these guys. 2 friends for the price of 1. To answer your earlier question that you may have forgotten you asked, Kuprum hacked their Palm Husk GPS to bring them down here. Oh, that explains it. Idiots can't do shit without their fancy tech. The Blue Bloods are all arguing now. Somebody throws a punch. You figure it's a good prank, if a little mean-spirited. Folykl stops yanking at Kuprum's hair and looks at you. Wow, you really are pretty basic. Hey Kuprum. She gives his hair another yank, like it's reins and he's her horse. Kuprum grins, showing a bunch of big, blunt teeth. He raises a hand that crackles with white-hot energy. Your stomach clenches and your feet leave the pavement just enough for your toes to drag along the ground as you float over to them. For a few seconds, you have zero control over your body. Kuprum lets you go and you land hard enough on your heels to make your ankles twinge. One of the flickering streetlights shines down on Folykl's face. What you had initially taken as deep-set eyes are actually no eyes. Okay, great. They are black holes in her face. It looks super creepy and also super painful. Yeah, so what? You think I would just have eyes like some kind of normie? You would never accuse her of that. That isn't really a word you have in your lexicon. Lo. He keeps doing that, saying the word instead of laughing. Yeah, I know, right? It's actually a hell of a power play. Goddamn idiot doesn't know a case of void rot when they see it. Have you never met a Goldblood before? You have, but you aren't sure if Saraba counts. They're an internet celebrity for one thing. For another, they have eyes. Well, one eye, and the other one wasn't lost to Voidrot, whatever the hell that is. You wonder if that's why she's on top of Kuprum. He's some kind of combination steed and seeing eye dog. Voidrot means my body doesn't retain energy like it's supposed to. Just look it up on Goragol. It means I'm dying constantly, all the time. Well, that sucks. You almost point out that technically everyone is dying all the time. True. But you sense this isn't the moment for fake, deep fuckery? That really sounds like it blows though. You tell her how sorry you are. What do you mean? Or what do you mean? Why would you be sorry? You didn't do anything. Besides, stand there looking ugly. Why are they gonna be so honest, huh? Yo, Elwurd just said I was super cute, okay? Idiot thinks it makes a difference. Like what they think actually matters, lol. Can't wait for Triza to take this one down to the coal fields for a little R&R. I don't want to know what R&R means. Rest and relaxation? That sounds really nice actually. Rampage and rending. Okay, that sounds less nice. Ah. Wow, and here was me thinking we could get through a whole conversation without bringing up precious Triza. Oh, Triza rules. I love Triza. I know, dipshit. Their name sounds like treason. You rack your recent memories, trying to figure out if you know what a Triza is, or who. Triza is basically the third member of this relationship, considering how goddamn horny you are. What? To get her cybernetic tentacles up in you. Wow. What? Is that supposed to make me feel bad? Sounds great actually. You watch too much Eastern Alternia pornography. Okay, wow, okay. It'd be way better than sitting around with you, always sucking me dry. This sure is something you're witnessing right here. It must be that black rom stuff Zebra had briefly filled you in on. You cock a hip and compliment them on the obviously incredibly healthy pitch romance they got going on here. Because as everyone knows, there's nothing two people in a lover's spat like more than someone interrupting them to sprout random bits of cultural knowledge. That separates them. Metaphorically at least. Physically, Folykl stays clinging to Kuprum's back. Wrong again, fuckboge. We're pale. So pale. Oh, pale. That's the nice one. The petting one. Where you talk about your feelings and don't have sex. What? You got something to say? I don't know about what. Yeah, I'm gonna be truthful here because you guys are really giving me like really weird vibes. You guys really don't seem to have your shit together. You mentioned just offhandedly, chill as hell, that maybe they might have a few things they need to work on. No pressure or anything. Just, this is the sort of stuff a helpful friend does. Mentions shortcomings and crappy relationship dynamics. Having friends is great. The light glitters on Kuprum's goggles, even as it is sucked into the black hole of Folykl's not eyes. You calling me out? You coming into my hive and sprouting this shit? We are actually, is this actually your hive? I mean, I'm sorry, I just saw some garbage cans and I thought I could chill here for a bit. You point out that this is a trash heap, though you don't want to judge. He might have a trash hive. It's a figure of speech. Kind of like, go fuck yourself. Both of them look pissed, but Kuprum looks extra pissed. I know what this is. You're out to steal my girl. You really think you can give Fo what she wants? I mean, what she needs? What she craves? He's making it sound like a fetish, rather than a medical condition. Maybe it's both. You really wanna come at me, motherfucker? The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end? That's how loud he yells. Or maybe it's the crackles of energy slowly emanating from his pores and building like a sine wave? At first you think it's just you finally cracking under all the pressure, but it's really happening. The glow of white-hot electricity rose up his arms and shoulders and into Folykl, where it travels over the length of her body and centers where her eyes should be. Oh my god, she's gonna frickin' X-Men laser eye me. She shivers and lets out a short, slightly lewd sound. Okay, I could just leave if you guys want to do this, okay? Her hands tighten in Kuprum's wild hair. I mean, Kuprum, I can't even say your name anymore. Man, you really shouldn't be watching this. You are blushing something fierce. But, okay, you think you get what's going on. A kind of symbiosis. His energy overflows when he gets upset, and Folykl sucks up that energy to treat her Voidrot. He is her giant battery. You remember Saraba mentioning that powerful Goldbloods have a tendency to get harvested for their energy. Maybe Kuprum is one of those powerful psychics. Ha, he wishes. Teresa's gonna chew him up and spit him out. Then I'm really gonna have to find another sucker to leech off. Folykl is looking at you, considering, hey, I don't have any of that psychic energy stuff, okay? Well, you aren't actually sure if she can see you? Definitely not with her eyes. I can't even talk anymore. Since she doesn't have those. Maybe she's like a cricket? Don't they hear with their legs or some horse shit like that? What? This guy? Please. Sure, why not? I'm getting sick of your shit anyway. Oh god, are they breaking up right in front of you? Whoa, hold on, I'm not ready for this. Folykl crawls down off of Kuprum's back and starts across the filthy alley floor toward you, scuttily and bug-like. And now instead of yelling, Kuprum is sniggering. Actual laughter, not lulls. I'm so scared. That's a good sign, right? It's great when friends can laugh together, especially when shit get awkward. Oh my god, don't leave me, dude. You think you can power me the way I need? No, I don't. I can't. Don't. Pick someone else. Whoa. She's right in your face. She really needs a shower. But you don't have room to talk. It's been a long time since Tagora's ablation trap. Besides, judging someone based on their personal hygiene is shallow, right? It's what's on the inside that counts. Yeah, you're sure that's the sort of thing that makes you deep. Seriously, you have so much love to give. Not to this person though. Friend love is what you are all about. Maybe this is what all that desperation has been leading up to. The slow raising of your friendship level in order to reach this peak of unbelievable bro power. To free this young goldblood from a codependent relationship, you've been conditioning your body, putting it through its paces, building up a tolerance to bullshit and just bathing in metaphorical resonance. Holy crap, what? Folykl kisses you. Wow, that is friendly. Lots of people kiss their friends, you're pretty sure. Maybe? Yeah, you are super progressive. That is fine. You sort of wish that the first alien tongue you've had in your mouth— holy crap, dude, too much information. You sort of wish that the first alien tongue you've had in your mouth didn't taste like Cheetos, but you can't have everything in this life. But holy shit, you're doing it. Dude, what the hell, we're here for friendship. You feel a rush of energy flow through you. Is she sucking energy out of me, or is she giving me energy? Lighting up your whole body and pouring into Folykl, filling her to the brim with the power she needs. Hold up, what? Why do we have power? We're not psychics. The power she craves. God, you are the best friend ever. It's you. You rock. You seriously. Low, and then I probably promptly die. Are low, the best. Low, and then I die. Oh, son of a bitch. You feel something warm on the back of your neck, and Kuprum is giggling right next to your ear. Somehow, while you were busy kissing his girlfriend, he snuck up from behind and started kissing you too. Okay, I'm so uncomfortable. Get these weird people off me. Well, more than just putting his mouth on you and moving his tongue around, he must be feeding psychic energy into you, which Folykl is sucking out of your mouth. They're using you like a goddamn copper wire. This is so weird and inappropriate. You could maybe be into it if you work behind a dumpster, and if you were looking for anything more than some good old-fashioned wholesome friending. This is not wholesome at all. Kuprum, fuck off, don't help. You aren't involved in this. Kuprum is still laughing, and he's added the lows back in, which you like even less when they're pressed against your neck. Ugh! This is so gross. He steps back and the flood of energy lets up. You go from feeling like a light bulb to feeling like a steadily deflating balloon. Folykl kisses you again. It still tastes like Cheetos, but also like dying Cheetos. Like your entire body has been placed in a juicier and a giant is squeezing down. Your muscles twitch and drool drifts out of the corner of your mouth. So gross. Folykl must be the only thing holding you up, because when she steps back, you slump to your knees, then go down on your side. Your fall is broken by some old rotten fruit. Cool. Folykl stands silhouetted against the street light in all her greasy glory. These are so gross. Thanks, Normie. That'll hold me for maybe like the next 15 minutes. Well, I'm glad my death gave you 15 minutes of life. A fog closes in on you as you lie on that filthy pavement. Is it the fog of death? Or just impending unconsciousness? You don't know. One thing is for sure though. It is not the fog of impending friendship. It's the fog of impending stinky Cheeto breath, okay? What the hell even? I don't want to befriend these two. I think guys, we can clearly see that when we stick up for ourselves with these two, nothing good ever happens. So I think prepare for another gross licking session, okay? We're gonna stick up for ourselves. You put it to them offhandedly that perhaps it is they who are the trash creatures, since they are the ones who smell like they've been rolling in it for the past few days. For some reason, this makes them laugh even harder. Kuprum, check out the badass we got here. What is that supposed? What is this? MFW? I don't know what that stands for. freaky cold bait Nerdlord talks back. Why don't you run and cry about it? Yeah, go and tear your Lucis on us. I wish I had a Lucis. The girl tugs at the boy's hair and then they're off, cackling and running up the street with a weird stumbling gait. Oh, they actually left us alone. That is surprising. They leave you all on your lonesome, fresh friendship opportunities withering on the vine. You probably dodged a bullet. You really did, dude. You don't know what happened in that other timeline? You got lucky. But you can't prevent that oncoming. Game over is for the best. You have no idea. You got so lucky, man. This version, you have no idea. I don't even know what like a happy, good ending with these two would be like, and I am very afraid. But we gotta see it. We gotta achieve it. You guys seem like you have a wonderful, stable relationship. Yeah, you know, so stable, so healthy. Right. Glad you understand. You don't feel great about this. It's not cool to tell lies, especially not to your new friends. But it's also not cool to neg your rad new friends' relationship, especially when you don't know how the fuck any of this works. I'm pretty sure even in troll world, this is weird. Honestly, you should probably come up with some sort of mnemonic for just how little you know about anything at all. You don't know what that means. YDKWTM? Wow, that's not a good mnemonic. You'll workshop it. Lol, you actually seem okay. Obviously a huge normie freak, but okay. They like you as long as you compliment them. You wonder what kind of people Kuprum has been hanging out with if he thinks you look normal. At this point, you're, what, dressed in a bathrobe, sunburn, splattered in sparkly lotion, so hey, I still look a vampire. And probably a bunch of other stuff you can't remember right now. His friends must look really wild. You hope whoever those friends are will be your friends too. I don't hope so. You aren't picky about looks. The group of blue bloods out on the street, maybe they could use some friends too? You're getting the vapors at just the thought of all these potential connections. You start around the dumpster to find out. Kuprum grabs the back of your shirt. Where do you think you're going? Idiot tries to make decisions for themselves. The decisions are bad. Nobody is fucking surprised. Lol. You point out, very respectfully, that all these people look pretty lost and confused. You assume the prank is over now. Everyone can shake hands and go on as friends. This is idiotic considering what you have learned about Alternia up until now. Not a prank. This is war. It's not over until all of them are dead or crying. Well, okay, as long as you aren't the one dead or crying. None of the Hivebloods look too close to doing either though. They are standing in a clump in the center of the street, nervous but fine. This is just a minor inconvenience, like a flat tire or a spilled cup of coffee. They have been lured into the slums by some greasy nerds, but Folykl and Kuprum don't seem to plan on doing anything besides watching and giggling. One of the blue bloods, a smallish girl with a cerulean symbol on her hair clips, is standing a little apart from the group, fiercely texting. What the heck are these like? Is that feeling when? that feeling when dirty blue blood girl starts losing her cool? What? Should have known one of them would crack. You aren't sure what's going on. What? YASWG? Still not great. What? Wriggler is calling the damn drones. Usually Highbloods wouldn't go running to them like that. Don't want to admit Lowbloods got one over on them. When you get owned, fucking own it. That could go on a t-shirt. Folykl and Kuprum seem bummed that the prank is going to end so fast and with so little damage done. But it is not the point of a prank, that everyone gets out of it relatively unscathed. Anything more and it becomes an assault. Overhead there is a whir and a clank. Loud but not loud enough to prepare you for the damn flying bus coming in for a landing out on the street. What? They could just get like taxi service? Holy shit. You don't think you've ever been so excited about public transportation. You're confident that continuing your ramble across this alien world is the best thing for you. But gosh, it would be nice to rest your feet for a little while. Even better, none of the trolls getting on the bus seem to have any money or travel passes. What the hell, man, they have the best things. Perfect. You don't have any of those things either. You start around the trash pile again, and this time 2 pairs of hands grab onto the back of your shirt. Dude, where the hell are you going? You quickly explain that you want to catch the bus before it takes off again. You have no idea how long it will be before another one arrives. I'm pretty sure that girl called it to come here. Folykl and Kuprum look at you like you're crazy. Well, Kuprum looks at you and Folykl looks kind of off over your shoulder. Can you call it looking if someone doesn't have eyes? Listen, I know we make jokes about the intelligence of everybody around us, It's just our thing. But are you actually mentally handicapped? You can't just get on a chartered scuttle buggy. That's for Cerulean and up. Maybe Teal if they got a death wish. Ugh, this damn hemo spectrum thing again. You really need someone to sit you down and explain exactly how all of this works. Preferably without calling you an idiot the whole time. Or hitting on you. They're mostly just hitting us with words. It just seems so arbitrary. At least the oppressive power structures from your planet make sense, okay? Well, no they don't actually. But you're used to them, which makes them much better and more acceptable. You hang back as all the Blue Bloods get on the bus. It occurs to you that even though it was their prank that lured the Blue Bloods down here, Folykl and Kuprum had to watch it all unfold from behind a dumpster. They don't dare to do anything head on. Not that you support just randomly attacking people on the street, but it is kind of fucked up that only a certain kind of violence is acceptable, aimed in a very specific direction. Judging from how easily Kuprum picked you up with his brain, he could hold his own and fight no problem. The bus takes off, blasting a backdrop that rattles the empty cans and crumpled bits of garbage in the gutter. Stillness descends on the alley. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Kuprum said they were calling the drones, but a bus came instead. Maybe calling the drones can mean a whole bunch of things, like calling 911 can be to report a robbery, assault, or someone's leg falling off. That's really specific. Or that's what you think until you hear the distant but quickly closing pound of giant footsteps. Fuck. Time to go. Folykl wraps her arms more securely around Kuprum and he takes off. Like, literally takes off. At first you think he's wearing those shoes with the little wheels on the bottom, the kind kids wear to crash into stuff at the mall. But no, he's hovering a half-inch off the ground. You have to run to keep up with him, and your steps are distressingly loud on the pavement. A familiar weightlessness shoots through your limbs, settling in your guts. Energy crackles around you, picking you up off the ground and pulling you along behind him. I mean, I guess thanks for taking me with you. He has enough power to float both of you at once, all the while carrying his girlfriend on his back. You don't know much about psychics. Are you gonna make like abbreviations for anything? YDKMAP. But that is pretty damn impressive. The three of you round a corner and you forget all about being impressed because you are too busy freaking the fuck out. You are so busy worrying about the drone coming from behind you that you did not consider the possibility of one closing in from the front. Damn, they got a pin surge! This one is smallish, but is still a lot bigger than you, and a lot spinier, and a lot more endowed with dangerous lasers, and it's focused on the three of you instead of someone else. You, Folykl, and Kuprum make a similar noise. It goes a little bit like, ah, smash! What the hell kind of noise is that? The smash at the end comes from Kuprum picking all three of you up with his brain and tossing you just as the drone shoots a laser out of its torso. Holy damn. It blasts the pavement where you've been standing into craggy, smoky chunks. You tumble feet over ass into the alley wall. A concerning pain twinges through your healing ribs, but you're just so used to injuries at this point you barely wince. I built up a tolerance. What's more concerning is Folykl. The blast rips her off of Kuprum and sends her in the opposite direction, against the alley wall with you. She immediately curls into a ball, like a pill bug with a lot of hair. She doesn't respond when you ask her if she's okay, and you aren't sure if you should touch her. You shouldn't move injured people, right? Especially not injured people with void rot. Fine. I'll live. Oh fuck. The drone had a 50-50 chance of coming in your direction instead of Kuprum's, and surprise! It did. It moves altogether way too fast for something that size. Aren't big things supposed to be slow? That's what video games taught you. Video games wouldn't lie, would they? Oh, they would never. Fuck, shit, hell. You've come all this way, dodged so many dangers and made so many friends. And now, you're just gonna get lasered by some huge spiky robot monster thing? Are they even robots? They kinda look organic, but so do like the couches here. But you digress, it's going to kill you. But instead of dealing you a quick fatal blow, the drone stops in the center of the street. Its big ugly head swivels toward Folykl. Oh god. Is it possible you've found someone more gullible than you are? Alternia definitely doesn't seem like a great place to be the weakest link. As usual, you are next to useless. All you can do is watch as the drone takes heavy steps toward her. Desperate, you kick a nearby trash can. You shout, you make as much noise as you can, trying to draw its attention. Once you have it, you aren't sure what you're going to do with it. But you aren't worried about that right now. The drone grinds to an uncertain halt. Its head slowly turns toward you, then back to Folykl. It can't make up its mind. Should it go for Void Round or the noisy asshole? You look around for weapons while it's frozen in indecision. There's nothing here but empty bottles and tiny pieces of concrete. You really are a worthless wreck. Your new friend is about to get stomped or blasted? or kicked with a giant metal leg. And all you can do is hop around like a maniac and smack a trash can? Fuck. Luckily, for once, you aren't the only one here. Your new friend already has a friend. You're really friend crashing here. Holy damn. Kuprum doesn't screw around. He rises up on a wave of crackling power, attacking the drone by, well, basically just by putting his hands on its big ugly head and discharging as much energy as possible, frying whatever brainstem the thing has. You try to be at least a little bit useful and drag Folykl out of the way of the drone as it falls, but it doesn't fall, it just shuts down. The evil red glow of his eyes dies and it goes still. It becomes just a giant ugly statue of an alien robot in the middle of a filthy street. Kuprum drops like a rocket before he's even out of the air. He's on his way to Folykl. He shoves you out of the way. Fo, are you okay? Please say you're okay, what the fuck, Fo? Folykl buries her face in Kuprum's chest, her two little fists clinging tight to his arms. Her shoulders rise and fall. She's taking huge breaths like she can't get her lungs to work right. Do trolls even have lungs? They probably call them something weird respiratory sacs. Breath glands. Suck sphincters. I'm fine. Idiot. Oh, these two really are besties. I'm crashing in on their friendship. You had a snide comment all ready to go, concerning appreciating your loved ones while you can, before a big metal monster comes and squishes them. But sitting here watching Kuprum hold Folykl like he never wants to let her go, well, all your snideness drains into a puddle at your feet. You don't know them. You don't know their life. Their relationship might not be the healthiest, but honestly, who is? You've seen some really bad shit, both here and back home. Hey, you okay, dork? Yeah, you really are. Thanks to them. Well, that ended nicer than the other ending that I would like to preferably forget. So that's another 2 trolls befriended. Surprisingly, I think this is the first blue blood that's like actually really cool, right? I think anyways. So Elwurd is like totally cool, as you know, we know and the character knows, we all know, coolest person ever, and like they were, you know, before we lied to them, they were totally ready to befriend us. But you know, the good ending, we actually saw her, and we find out that she and Branya used to date. So that was a bit weird and surprising, because we already befriended Branya, so it was a bit awkward. Like, hey there, I'm trying to befriend your ex, and I didn't know it was your ex. But I don't know, maybe they'll get back together, because clearly the two of them are not quite ready to let go yet. But who knows if we'll actually see that develop or not. And then these other two freaking weirdos, like their bad ending and their good ending are like so like different and far apart. One, they are just literally being freaky ass leeches and like sucking your life force, and then the other one is just like, you know, showing us that they are like really good friends. You know, they'll do anything to protect one another. And I was like crashing in on their friendship, and I guess I kind of sort of befriended them. I don't know, it's just really weird, and I would like to forget that the whole weird licking thing happened. So let's just push that out of our minds. We've befriended 3 trolls this time, so that's cool, because we normally only befriend 2. But I think there's like another troll where there's like 2 of them because they're twins or something, but we haven't seen them yet. I don't know when we're gonna see them, but in any case, this is it for volume 6 of Hiveswap Friendsim Simulator, and then guess I'll see you guys in the next volume. I don't know who else we're gonna befriend. Are we at like kind of actually we're not at the halfway point, we're like 1/3 through befriending all the trolls, I think. I don't know. In any case, I will leave this video here, so thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what you think about these 2 trolls. I think, you know, they're unique in their own ways. And I will see you guys in the next video.